Stadium. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC between the Los Angeles Rams and the Arizona Cardinals.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And away we go in Glendale. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. The first carry now for Kyren Williams. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Stafford from the gun. He finds the rookie from Ohio State. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. First down from the 42. Stafford. That's our target, Puka Nacua. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
First down from the 42. Going from the pistol, Stafford. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now it's 2nd down.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion was just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Play action now for Stafford. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I love that. I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. Nacua here. He's got it. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA! The Rams take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. And now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Completed to Hurst. And he's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
70 Ranger. Here we go. Shot.
2nd and 10, back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
70, Timberwolf.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
On 1st down, they'll run. A nice little run there gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Finding Hurst. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
In the red zone now. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 start. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of ball can hit the ground on this side.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Makes the catch. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
Ready?
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Here we go.
Look to throw. And he scores. That's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals finish off their opening drive. Trey McBride, the touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. 2nd drive, we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They send Nakua in motion left. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Rams football. They'll have 2nd and 7 to deal with. Stafford now off the play fake. Who's got it again? He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Puka Nacua the target on that throw. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Another look for him, Brock. And hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. My hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams take a 2nd quarter lead. Kyren Williams, the touchdown. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Brings in the kick at the 9. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Ready.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready. Bronco 80.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Pass play on 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it's going to be 2nd down. I'll throw it. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go.
3rd and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
And this will force them to start inside the 20. That punt heads out about the 15-yard line. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
They take the handoff now. Stafford finds him on the crossing route. There he goes on the right side. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams take a 13-point lead. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Rams double their lead to 14. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Check. Go. go. Ready?
And off to Benson to start the drive. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but so would love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
That's good.
They get an even 10 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
At the 45-yard line.
Bring it. Get it. Go.
Give now to the running back. This run held up after just a couple of yards. That makes it second down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
19 Tiger. Tag. Ready, ready.
They give it to him again. And they nearly picked up the first down with that effort. Ball advances to the 45-yard line.
Brought down at the
Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More from State Farm Stadium after this.
Ready, ready.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. 70 Timberwolf.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Offense to the line, 2nd down.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Now looking to throw. And he's got it. It's in close. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you get double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
Ready.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
They'll try and punch it in. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Back to throw. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up 3rd and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Ready.
Back to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
Just 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's 4th and goal.
Go. Go.
They'll throw for it. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Rams will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Hey, listen, whether he swatted that down or made the pick, either way, this defense is going to be celebrating one heck of a goal line stand. But I'll tell you this, that pick, what it does, Kate, it plants a little seed of doubt in that quarterback's mind the next time he's down there.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So 2nd down coming up. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
And this one does not go far.
Making that throw in double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch, a whole bunch of bodies around him.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throwaway.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10.
Set.
Stafford's going to throw once more. Quick slant taken in by Nacua. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Man in motion, headed right. It's Stafford once more. Oh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Bates' kick is up and good. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime.
18
Back to work after throwing the pick. That one's cut along the left sideline. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Let's go now.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Deep to the left side. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Shot.
Back to throw. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Ready? 70 Lions. Ready?
One final shot before the half. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. He spins right by him. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 30.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Getting out to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Bronco leading.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're all the way across midfield before he was brought down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Ready.
Throwing from the gun here. Short pass brought in. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Why in the heck do you need 2 or 3 plays when you can get it done in one effective call right there? Go from first down to first down, exactly the tempo offenses love.
Go.
Back now, pressure coming. Chased out to his right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Back to throw now. Finds a seam down the middle. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Cardinals first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Come on. Set. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Panthers.
Benson can't reach the end zone. He is stopped, and we've got a penalty flag down as well. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Hurt. Stephanie.
They'll run here following the penalty. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
On the ready.
With the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. Pass play now. Completed over the middle. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
You get this big old dude like him in the slot, it's an automatic mismatch advantage. You're trading a little bit of speed, sure. You sure do get a lot of size. And anytime he's in the slot, you got to assume the ball's going his way.
Throwing on 3rd and goal. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Trey McBride, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Pass on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals cut the lead down to 10. lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Returning it from the 4. Things going well so far. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds. First down now, ball at the 33. Play action now for Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Rams have the first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Straight ahead with Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point.
180.
On the play fake, here's Stafford. Catch made over the middle. He's going to have this one down to the 37. An excellent game, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Shotgun snap to Stafford. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Rams take a 3-possession lead.
14.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Come on. Set.
Blown back, it's the handoff. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Jared Verse on the tackle.
He was brought down by Jared Burris. A 6-yard pickup.
Back to the well again. And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. First down from the 42. Setting up to throw. Left side into the hands of McBride. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Guys, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
That's him on the quick hitter. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. He is down to the 30-yard line. Working quickly here. To throw here on first down. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals get it back to within 2 possessions. Trey McBride, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals cut the lead down to 10. They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Rams make the recovery. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. First call here coming from the shotgun. Stafford from the gun. Dump off pass to Williams. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. A 28-yard pickup there. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
That's good for a Rams first down. A 28-yard gain. First down.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're set backwards on first down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Rolling from the pistol, Stafford. Hits him on the out route. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Can I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now.
Set. Stop.
Stafford now off the play fake. This is complete to Ferguson out left. And he's brought down after a short gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Ladies.
Trying for it with Stafford. Got a man, that's Nakua. And that is a Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It's a Puka Nakua touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one right down the middle. And the Rams take a 3-possession lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shot Cougar 19. Cougar.
They'll come out throwing. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. And they get to him way behind the line on this one to take him down. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Kate, that was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Third and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. So the penalty would have given them a lot of yardage anyway, Brock, but getting the catch, that makes it feel a whole lot better.
Look at his ability to not only work deep downfield through contact, but come up with the catch as well. You know, Kate, that's what scouts call competitive toughness. That's what a quarterback calls his best friend.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face second down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Completed to Hurst. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. Sticking to the air here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Complete out to the right side. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. They gain 11 on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Looking inside the red zone. Buying some time right. And the defender comes away with it. Fred McDuffie in to pick it off. And the Rams are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
You knew before this drive started the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, well, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
Here's Williams to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
On second down, a run with Williams. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.